Hey YouTubers, it's Tony with Mayberry Mini Trucks. Today is Friday, March 22nd, 2024. And today we're doing a video for Jon and Eileen in California. And this is a video of a Mitsubishi minicab dump. And this Mitsubishi minicab, oh, it's a PTO dump. It's a 1998 Mitsubishi minicab PTO dump, 4x4, 5 speed, with a high and low transfer case, and it says it has air conditioning, which is nice. Very rare to have a dump with air conditioning. So it's got 20,157 miles. So we're going to go ahead and check this out. Jon and Eileen are long distance customers, and for our long distance customers, we really try to show every little detail about the truck, good or bad, and give you as accurate a reflection of the condition of the truck as much as that's possible without you being here yourself in person. So we are your proxy, and I'd like to say your stoic proxy. Eileen was explaining to me a good definition of stoic or stoicism, and so I hope she doesn't send me an invoice for for a consultation fee. All right, here we go. Let's check this out. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go around the perimeter of the windshield. Now we do have a little bit of oxidization right there, and now we're going to come around and we have a little pebble peck there. So pebble pecks are where something came up and chipped the paint, and then it flash rusted. But around the perimeter of the windshield, it actually looks really good. Um, and you can see pebble pecks like there, where on the highway a rock came up and chipped the paint. Now I want to, and that's not, that's like a mark. Now what I'm trying to do is see if we have any dings, and I don't see any. Okay, so the front of the truck is ding free. We do have a little scratch there, maybe a ding there, scratch there, and there, and little pebble pecks. A little tiny scratch right there. That's all nice and straight. The door's in good condition. It's just got a few, and there's some little scratches there. But these are all surface marks there as well. Now, let's look underneath the inner fender, and that looks nice. Okay, and the tire's good. Tire's good. And I'm not going to show you underneath until I lift the bed. So, guys, this bedside is absolutely beautiful. Not a single ding. Now, somebody put something here, so that's where they had a bracket. It's the exact same thing on the other side too. So I don't know what the story was with that, but these are heavy duty sides. These do fold down, so you lift up that, undo that. Well, I'll just show you. Undo that there. And you can fold down your side. And you can actually drive like that. Okay. Now, the inside of the bed is surface rusted, and I know they were asking me about this, and so I'll also show you the bed, probably even more revealing from the bottom. But from the top, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at the condition. And this is all surface rust. Let's go ahead and let's lower the tailgate down so that we can get another look at it. Yeah, that's actually all surface rust and quite nice. So Eileen was asking me about that, and I would say this is a even though it looks really, really bad, it's in good condition. And the sides and the rear, the panel, the cab panel also look nice. This is a pall, and that goes up when the bed lifts. So if you were to lift the bed now, the tailgate would literally come off, which is good if you have firewood. But then if you have, say, gravel or something like that, then you want to, I need two hands. If you have gravel, then, there we go. Then the pall, so those are closed up top. And if you have gravel in here, then when you lift the bed, those palls release, and then the tailgate articulates like this. And then you can spread your gravel. That's why this is a heavy duty rock bed. That's what this is called. Back here, you can see that is actually a deflector. So gravel falls off. That stuff there is in really good shape, the plastic. Very nice. And boy, guys, this side also is absolutely gorgeous. It has one ding right there, and it also has those two holes where they had some sort of something. I don't know what. Mitsubishis are also nice because the batteries have a spade post. So when it comes time to replace it, you go to Walmart and you buy a 260 cranking amp battery, and boom. It's a very good solution. And it's ready to bolt on to the lawnmower battery, which also has a spade battery post, just like this one. You have one ding on the top here, and this is adhesive. That will come off. I guess we didn't get that off. Now let me open the door. Here's inside the wheel housing. Looking nice. Showing you the bottom of the door. Now this was just washed, so there should be water under here. My guy washed this. Oh, speaker wire. Yeah, Eileen was asking me about that too. So the previous owner installed speakers up there, which is pretty cool. Now, here is the passenger seat. And I'd like to show you how the seat comes disattached per the request of the potential customer. You have I'm going to call that that looks like I better say it's 14 millimeters. So you undo this bolt and you undo this bolt, and the whole seat assembly will come out. That's all there is to it. I really like these mirrors. That is MMC, Mitsubishi Motor Corporation. So those are Mitsubishi mirrors. All right. Now let's operate the dump. Now, to operate the dump, we're going to put this in neutral. Now, you can operate it while you're driving, but obviously I'm not going to do that because I just want to raise the bed. So you see that right there is your PTO handle. So what you do is push in the clutch, pull that out, and release the clutch. And now the bed is going up. So what I want to do is look, and when you push the gas, the bed raises more quickly. Boy, look at that piston. Boy, that thing is a monster. Okay, so now we're done raising the bed, and that I now that is on, but that is not on, but it will hold. If I push it in all the way, it will lower. So this is kind of the hold position. Now, what we're going to do is look underneath. Huh. All right. So this is probably a better review than looking at the top because the top is so surface rusted, it's really hard to see. Also, when the bed is lifted, oh, and here's the gravel tailgate articulating like it's supposed to because the paws lifted, but this is your safety. Now, if somebody lowers the bed by accident, it will hold it up. Look at that piston. This is a really important thing. All right, so I'm going to get under here. So before I do that, I'm going to put up my safety. This is dry as a bone. That is what you care about, is the fact that that is so dry. That's also dry. And you're packing. I used to be in the elevator and escalator business back in my previous career. And the packing will, over time, especially if you score your piston, the packing would get damaged. But this is beautiful. Like, um, I mean, it's beautiful. It's dry. That's your tank right there. That holds your hydraulic fluid. But it's really nice under here. The back of the cab is remarkable. You do have, I noticed, some rust here. And most of that surface rust, but when you look from beneath, you can see the parts that are rusted through right there. So those right there are the little rust through spots. They're about the size of a pencil lead or maybe a little bigger. So if you wanted to fix that, you could get a welder, somebody that has a welder, and just weld, 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 weld. Take you maybe 30 seconds, and then you get a grinder and you grind it flat again, and then paint it. All right, so now let's put the bed back down. And when I do that, I'm going to show you how these pawls work. So we're going to push that in, and now that is lowering. Oops. Okay. Why is it lowering slowly? Let's see here. Oh, no. What happened is I forgot to. Man, no wonder. I've got to lift this back up. You're not going to believe what I just did. I forgot to put down the safety. So I just demonstrated how well the safety works. Oh, all right. Okay, here we go. There we go. So now watch these close. Oh, all right. Well, again. So let's take a look at that. So the gate is not closing all the way. So let me try it again and see why that appears. Okay, so now you can see the paws lowered. So it just didn't quite go all the way shut. So it was stuck halfway open, halfway closed. But you can see that the paws catch the bottom of the gate um, when it goes down. So now we're in four-wheel drive. That's what that green light means. So now we're in two-wheel drive. The light is now off. So now we'll take it for a drive. This appears to have power steering. Pretty. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're going to get this up to speed, and then we're going to turn around and come back up the hill and see how it does when it reaches. Um, we're going to go up the hill in a high gear to see how it does climbing the hill. Right, so that is 60 miles per hour. It feels very good. No shaking, no pulling. And now I'm hitting the brakes and it's stopping nicely. Okay. Now we're going to make a U-turn. And yeah, this definitely has power steering. This is very effortless. Mitsubishi, for whatever reason, really likes power steering. Okay, so now we're going to go back up the hill. We're in fourth gear. And so now we're beginning to go up this hill, and we're in fourth gear. And we're going to go around a 90-degree turn, and it's going to be quite steep. It even gets steeper than this. And this is a steep hill I'm on right now. So now I'm slowing down for the turn. And I'm going like, oh, I don't know, 18 miles per hour, lower than 30 kilometers per hour in fourth gear. And we are accelerating in fourth gear going up a hill. I could put it in fifth, but I don't know how it would do because the dumps are a little bit heavier, quite a bit heavier. And But in fourth gear, I was going about 18 miles per hour, and we're climbing a steep hill, and we're accelerating. And that means more than anything else. In my opinion, that's the most valuable part of our test drive today, is the fact that we were able to pull out of that set of circumstances. So, Jon and Eileen, if you think you like this truck, let us know. And then if you have any questions, you can call us and ask us at 336-777-9957. And our email address is sales@mayberryminitrucks.com. And for everyone else, if you want to check out our website is mayberryminitrucks.com. We did get the law passed in North Carolina, making mini trucks street legal. So you will receive a title. Now in California, I don't think they're street legal, but you'll get the title anyway. And because it's titled, we will not charge you any sales tax, and which is handy for you. And but we're not required to charge you sales tax, and that's just the way the law works. And we've serviced this truck. We used full synthetic 5W30 engine oil, and we checked the front differential fluid, the rear differential fluid, the transfer case fluid, the transmission fluid. Those are 80W90. And we checked the brake fluid and the antifreeze in the radiator. The air conditioning. Let's see if the air works. And while that's maybe going to cool down here, let's see. I mean, it says AC on the paperwork. So, what was I saying? That is cold. Yeah, the air does work. That's air conditioning right there, which is very unusual for a dump to have air conditioning. And 20,000 miles. Isn't this 20,000 miles? Yeah. So this is a nice, and that is cold air conditioning. So that's nice for a mini truck. It's not like a Toyota Camry air conditioning, but it's good air conditioning. This dog lives to chase us. And but anyway, guys, that concludes our test drive. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. And we did service it, like I said, with full synthetic oil. And Jon and Eileen are going to have this shipped to California if they end up buying it. And we have a shipper, that a commercial carrier, because anything beyond Missouri, it makes better economic sense to have a commercial carrier bring it. Because if I did it, well, I wouldn't do it because it's too far. But I would do it if it was closer, And but if it's close enough, it makes sense for me to deliver it. But if it's quite far, then we get a commercial carrier to bring it. And but yeah, guys, I can't think of anything else that I need to say here in my video. I appreciate you watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.